to price products or negotiate a higher salary. Learn from the following example and financial freedom is closer. How to sell a cup of coffee for the price of $200? In this video, you will learn the core idea behind how to price the product or negotiate a higher salary. I will teach it via showing you concrete examples. Think about this: how to sell a cup of coffee with a price of $200. It might sound like an impossible task, but trust me, it is possible. I will show you the proof of concept, and you will learn how to add more value to your current product and how that affects the price. You can use this ideology with any business, or in salary negotiations as a tool to get more salary. Before we move further, I would like to remind you that if you want to know more about financial freedom in the future, please remember to subscribe. Coffee that costs $200. How to do that? Think about a cup of coffee, what it contains, and what is needed to make it. Coffee beans. To make a cup of coffee beans are needed. Where did the beans come from? From many different places, of course, but Brazil is one of the main producer countries. What is the cost of coffee beans to get 1 cup of coffee? I would say it is about $0.02 in Brazil. That is the price you can get for coffee beans that can be used to make 1 cup of coffee. Think about what is needed from a person that makes the cup of coffee. Of course, grinding the coffee beans is one of the first tasks. And you might not want to travel to Brazil to buy coffee beans, unless you live there or nearby. That leads to the opportunity. Ground coffee. Would it be a great idea if ground coffee beans can be bought from the supermarket close to you? Of course it is, we all know that. It is a big business. What is the price for the ground coffee purchased from the local supermarket to make 1 cup of coffee? I would say it is about $0.2. That is the price you can get for ground coffee sold in local supermarkets that can be used to make 1 cup of coffee. What if someone doesn't have time to make coffee or would like to enjoy a cup of coffee somewhere else than home? Coffee shop. The place where people can go and do a quick purchase of a cup of coffee. Enjoy as a takeaway or at a table in a coffee shop while having a chat with a friend or working. Just a regular coffee, nothing special. Like previous examples, we know this works, and there are coffee houses everywhere. The key is to offer service and a place for the people so that they don't need to make the coffee by themselves and they can enjoy it somewhere else than home. What is the price for a cup of coffee in a coffee shop? It varies, but in our example, let's say $2. It's a regular price in many coffee shops. How to increase the price? Cafe in Paris. Let's say you go for a weekend trip to Paris with your love. You explore the city together and go watch the Eiffel Tower. After that, you both would like to take it easy, relax, and enjoy a moment in a beautiful atmosphere. You end up in a fancy cafe where there is a world-class band playing live music. Both of you are really enjoying the moment and would like to drink a cup of coffee because it feels too early for the wine. What's the price of the cup of coffee in that location, in a place where everything is just beautiful and the music is smooth as silk? I would say it is about $20. Might sound like a lot, but think about it. You don't want to waste that moment. Instead, you want to enjoy 100% of it. Still, it is not a $200 coffee. Here is how to do that. Proposal with coffee. Instead of just enjoying a cup of coffee in a fancy place, sometimes in life there is a need to organize once-in-a-lifetime moments. One of a kind is proposing. If you want to ask, "Will you marry me?" in a way that is a perfect surprise in a public place, it requires organizing. One way is if there is a service for that, and customers can buy a special kind of cup of coffee. The coffee is served so that it doesn't immediately reveal the surprise. It is served, and after a couple sips of the coffee, the special message will be revealed, "Will you marry me?" What is the price for that kind of cup of coffee? I would price it at least $200. Conclusion. Great products and services always solve a problem and/or are designed for a real need. Different problems and needs end up at a different price. To make a difference, you need to spend time and think about what you are offering. Is the price correct? And if it is, but you still would like to increase the price, think about what should change in the product and what problem it solves. The price can be multiplied by 10 each time quality improves enough, or the target group is changed. The product must solve a problem or offer great benefit to specific needs. To use the idea in salary negotiation, think about how valuable you are for the company. Make an honest calculation and use that in negotiation. If you end up thinking that you already have the right salary based on your value, think about how you could add more value for the company and use that in negotiation. If you think you are valuable for the company and your current salary doesn't match, then say why it is so in a negotiation. Odds are high that you can make a difference with these tips and that it will help you on your journey to financial freedom. If you liked the video, please remember to like and subscribe.